I believe that a lot of people think that poverty is a choice, but it's not a choice. There's certain circumstances that happen that are unpreventable that really impacts a person's life and how they move forward.
I have 2 children. My son is 3.5, my daughter's 1.5, and I have a husband. He's a veteran and he mentally has a disability. We're not in poverty, you know what I mean? But we are, if that makes sense. Like, I make too much money to get any other financial assistance. But making too much money was like $200 over what that limit is. So it keeps you stuck. You just stay stuck and you can never get ahead. So that's why you need to start going to school to make more money, but they keep you stuck because you can't stop working to go to school, because then it's a cycle, and a lot of people are stuck right there.
I became a young mom, a high school mom, and I had my plans to go to college. I didn't plan on having a baby in high school. After I had him, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna finish high school because I wanted to be at home with him.
I don't know, there's times like where I'm just like, I don't know how we're gonna make it. And me and my husband would just be looking at each other like, somehow it's gonna come together. Like, just constantly being in that state of mind every single day though. Like, how are we gonna get to work tomorrow? Like, people that are financially stable, they don't even think about stuff like that. That was a reality for me every single day.
So I did graduate, but college wasn't on the books at that time. He was young, and I had planned on going to Pittsburgh and having him. It was very difficult, so I said, okay, I'll just stay here, and a year turned into 10 years. So it was pretty hard, pretty difficult getting back on track.
I knew I wanted to get into nursing, so I had looked into a bunch of programs in the area. I could have done a 4-year college, you know what I mean, and did it part-time or whatever, but I couldn't live financially the way I was living for 4 years, so I knew that I needed to dive right in, get this year out, and then I can further my education and do it more slowly.
They introduced me to New Choices, New Options, which helped me with budgeting and saving money, nutrition, schooling and work. My family has also done Meals on Wheels for my grandma, because there was times where we couldn't make it to feed her, whether it was weather or working, and they really came through those days. She might not have eaten if it wasn't for the Meals on Wheels program. I probably wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for GCAC myself. They covered my associate's degree for me, but after that I had to make the choice, and I kept going, and I did the student loans and stuff, but I have my master's, and I can go and teach on a college level, but I've chosen to stay here because I think that this is where I can impact the most people. Like I said though, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for them. There are so many other people that I know are in the same position.
I swear I never knew a place like this existed, and I am so thankful that it does, because people like me who just need that little bit to get to the next level, so we don't have to rely on resources like this anymore. I graduated nursing school. I just passed boards. I went for one interview and I have that job now, and it's making, literally double what I was making before.